Welcome to Champs Training. In this video, we're going to talk about planning a PM. There's a lot of questions that you might ask when you're setting up a preventive maintenance program, either a large-scale effort or just for a particular single piece of equipment that you want to make sure gets taken care of on a regular basis. So here we're on the Add PM page, and here's where we're going to put all the answers to those questions. Some of the questions you would ask are, how frequently does this work need to occur? What am I doing the work on? Who is doing the work? What type of work is being done? So we have spots here that we can fill out with those answers. The hierarchy drop-down is used to answer the question of where. Now, if you're at a multi-location facility, you are going to want to start here, because once you pick a location from that drop-down, it's going to filter your asset large list selector and drop-down. So now you're only looking at the equipment related to that location. So this helps you to focus on the plan that we're working on. From the asset large list selector, we can pick which equipment the work is going to be done on. And of course, in the description field, we might define that work in a general fashion. The procedure tab we could use to be more specific. Also, you might want to define what type of work it is for reporting purposes down the road. So we have the job type and work order class drop downs, which can be used to help identify some of that information. How about the who question? Who's going to be doing the work? Well, you might want to assign it right up front. You might want to save that for each individual work order as it's generated. You might have a planner who will take care of some of the scheduling of this work. You could identify that. We definitely need to know who it is that is requesting this work, who is kind of the key person behind it. When. Our first occurrence date is something as we set up the program we're going to need to identify. But then there's some other date range periods when it's going to be due next. Some of that will be filled out automatically as the program kicks into gear. But you might want to set some things up at the beginning. Related to the when question is PM cycle. Now, this isn't dates related, but work related. If you already have work against this asset being done, do you want more work to be done or generated, or do you want to wait until the work that's there gets finished? That's what the PM cycle basically is for. Now, if you'd like more details, we have another video that will describe that. And priority is required, so how important this is. But let's get back to dates with the trigger tab. Here is the question: how often does this work need to happen? Is it something that needs to happen every day, every month? Well, you can set that up on the Triggers tab, or pick that on the Triggers tab. Again, we have another video which outlines in detail how to set those triggers up, because they can be very granular and specific. So recommend watching that if you're interested. So those are just some of the questions that you might ask. Some of the important ones in setting up a preventive maintenance document or plan.